Back here at the Phil Oil Flying V Center in San Juan City as we bring you the PVL Open Conference semi-finals Game 1. And we gotta talk about this set number 1, Noreen.
The angle
ng Motolite, yung set na yon from the Cool Smashers. And we kept addressing the fact that it was a very, slow set.
Yeah.
And this worked to the advantage of Motolite.
Yeah, for me it's surprise, surprise. I mean, yeah, Motolite starting out strong in that set, never looked back. Great, for me, great decision for Coach Bonnie to put in Iris Tolenada to, try to dictate the tempo of the game, in which they did. Now the challenge to Motolite was, were they able or will they able to maintain it throughout the set? And obviously they did, so they ended up on top. For Creamline, again, you're in unfamiliar territory. What do you do best? You respond to the challenges. So you lost the first set. What do you do in the second set? Let's look at the numbers first. Attacks, Motolite, wow, 15-13. They really converted on their offense. Blocking went their way as well, 3-1. Service, Cool Smashers, typical. But we gotta mention the unforced errors, or the errors of Cool Smashers, 7. So Motolite nearly a flawless game with only 2. Motolite, do what you're doing. Don't change if it ain't broke. But Creamline's going to make their own adjustments. But Creamline for me right now in the second set, what's important is really the mindset after that first set loss.
Meron ng sense of urgency. You want to see that sense of urgency in the Creamline Cool Smashers. You got Sed Domingo a while ago. Now Myla Pablo getting ready for set number 2. Very crucial game for both our squads. Tolenada, Ulayog, tinaas ni Atienza. Gia will go to Eliza.
And this scores 1 off the block.
Obviously, they will go more to Eliza in the second set. And I think they need to already. We mentioned Gumabaw, we mentioned a lot about Galanza in the past matches, even coming to today's game. But in the first set, we have to say, they struggled. Not the usual point performance. So maybe it is time to go to your captain.
And Tots Carlos, early attack error for her.
2 for Creamline.
A good start for the Cool Smashers. Sabi mga asahan natin, we will see more of Eliza Valdez. Gemma Galanza again struggled quite a bit there in that set number 1. Gia will serve.
Yeah, and aside from really just the offensive output, the attacks, it's not the usual Creamline, because Creamline has been playing well also in the non-scoring skills like reception, digging, but obviously in that first set, it was clearly not their game.
So we will see if it's a brand different, team dito sa set number 2, but nobody there for the Cool Smashers. And again, I will repeat, they only dropped 4 sets the entire conference. Make that 5
with that first set.
Gia Morado to Eliza. Ball still alive. Tolenada will give it up to Carlos. Almost a good save for Tolenada, pero ang puntos papunta sa Cool Smashers.
Yeah, well, obviously better net defense early on here in the second set for Creamline. We didn't see that, or not much of that in the first set.
We gotta mention that Creamline, after losing that third set in their previous game, they dominated that fourth set. We might see that again, but Motolite, sabi mo nga, just keep playing their game.
Yeah. And, do this. Read your opponents. Try to change things up. Put it at the center and make them make the mistake. That's the second time there's miscommunication on the side of Creamline.
1-point lead right now for the Cool Smashers. Layog will serve for the red shirts. Morado, Gemma Galanza.
Oh, it looked like it was going out.
Galanza, great dig by Tolenada. Unfortunately, that goes outside. And a point for the Cool Smashers.
And finally, for the Creamline fans, you're hoping this would boost the morale of Gemma Galanza in today's game.
Siyempre, hinihintay yan ng mga fans ng Creamline. One of the favorites for that team. as Sed Domingo will serve. Tolenada. Isa Molde. Gio Morado. To Michelle Gumabao. Another point for Creamline. Trying to show, their dominance here in set number 2.
Well, obviously they're coming back here in the second set. So if you're Motolite, for me, you don't stop in the first set. The match ends by winning 3 sets. It's not because you won the first set. You can relax. You can change the game plan. No, stick to your game plan. You're doing something good.
+1.
Service error for Sed Domingo, stops that momentum shift for the Creamline Pool Smashers. And more than anything, Motolite, they gotta feel a little bit more confident.
Yeah.
Coming into this second set. They gotta step up to the challenge. Oh. A service error for Tots Carlos. At pupuntahan muna natin si Amanda Howe for her report.
Dali and Irene, after missing 3 games due to an injury, nakausap ko ang open striker at best scorer ng Team Motolite was Myla Pablo. And she did admit to me that it has not been easy recovering from this. As a matter of fact, she confessed that she was not able to perform as well in the previous game against Bangko due to this. However, coming in today, she may be able to have more playing time this time around as she moves towards full recovery. Her doctor actually advised her that playing and training may slow down the healing time. However, her teammates and coaches are counting on her, especially now that she is needed most in the semifinals. Kaya naman, she is coming in today ready to put up a fight as they face the Creamline Pool Smashers. Back to you, Billy and Irene.
Thank you so much, Amanda, for those updates regarding yung kalagayan nga ni Myla Pablo. And everyone knows this, she was plagued by injuries all throughout that reinforced conference, missed a couple of games in the open conference. And would it have changed, anything if she had played that whole conference for Motolite? Like, how much of an impact would she have made, Marie?
Myla Pablo is a name that has been synonymous to the V-League from years back. No? One of the names, there are a lot of names. She was one of them.
With a cross-court shot.
Obviously, with her playing at 100%, things will obviously be different.
We're gonna talk more about that after this break. Magbabalik po ang PBL 2019. Back here at the Phil Oil Flying V Center sa lungsod ng San Juan. Everyone having a great time. This game is proving to be a very interesting and exciting one. You can see the Creamline Pool Smashers on your screens. And Bangko Perlas Spikers. Is that Amanda Villanueva?
Looks like Amanda.
Villanueva. Didn't recognize her. She cut her hair. Well, glad to see her again.
She used to play for
Bangko Perlas. Of course, supporting her friends, her former teammates, and they have a game later after this against the Petrogas Angels. Also, a very good matchup.
And also best of 3 series.
Eliza Valdez. Estonero puts it up. Tolenada. No go. Cabalanza from the back row.
What a dig.
Isa Molde. Gia to Pao Soriano. Denied. Kyla Atienza. Whoa! Eliza Valdez. And there she is.
And there they go. Talking about the fans on their feet.
They were waiting for that.
Yeah. Look at that. That's classic Eliza.
Should definitely put that one down.
And I love it, lalo, when you're looking at in slow motion. You can actually see the form. You can see the numbers. Gumabo and Valdez tied at 6. Molde and Ganaban at 7. These are huge numbers for Molde and Ganaban.
Stepping up for their team. Eliza Valdez with a drop. That will be a point for the Pool Smashers. It is a net touch violation on Motolite. So biglang nag-shift yung energy ng ating dalawang koponan dito sa ating set number 2. Things going the way of the Cool Smashers.
And let's go back to your question about Myla Pablo. For me, before we talk about Myla Pablo, that play of Eliza, wherein she went up, dropped it, and changed already the defense, the blockers touched the net. That is the same impact that Myla has with any team. Yung her presence inside just changes things up. It makes the opponents think. It makes the opponents scared. So yeah, it would have created an impact.
Timeout. Motolite.
Coach Gotti will call timeout for Motolite.
Guys, you're not relaxed. You're thinking too much. You want to relax in the game. Be composed. We talked about if we have a loose ball, we don't send it here. We know where to play those balls. It doesn't matter where the ball is. You have to send it. Stick to the plan, guys. Stick to the plan.
There you have it, Coach Gotti. Cool, calm, and collected. Even if the Cool Smashers are in the lead, and he really sensed, and we can see that
Substitution.
na
Motolite.
hindi relaxed
One
itong
out,
Motolite na
17.
iba yung demeanor nila here in set number 2 as Fen Emnas checks in.
Yeah, I think this is a great substitution because they did win the first set with Iris there. The Motolite fans should be happy about that. But right now, obviously, it's not working. Time to change things up. Maybe with MNAS, make it a bit faster. You know, that's what you do. You have to keep changing things.
We'll see how this adjustment will pan out for Motolite. That goes outside for Eliza Valdez.
Yeah, going down the line, but missed it totally.
Aiga Naman was on fire
Yeah.
in that set number 1. A little quiet here in set number 2. Got some tweets again. Janice Garcia, go Creamline, laban lang Gemma Galanza and Eliza Valdez. And from Christine Sikorsicon, go Creamline Cool Smashers, go for the win. And she tags Eliza as well. And this one is from Boris Baltazar, galing ni Atienza, of course. Great defense being shown by Kyle Atienza. Another one, Kyle Atienza for best libero talaga. She is the number 1 best digger here in our league.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, she's been playing so well for Creamline. She didn't start this conference as a starter, starting libero, but obviously earning that through the games.
Collecting that experience here in the Open Conference. She's also one of the youngest players for the Cool Smashers. Tayo. Ito si Atienza. Oh, Atienza again. Wow. Estraniero this time. Emnas back set. Tots Carlos denied. Myla Pablo.
Wow, you know, that point we have to credit to Atienza. And on cue, yeah, with the tweets of her fans. It was all her. But no, it started with a missed receive, but
yes,
she more than made up for it.
Dig after dig.
Yeah.
Parang hindi na babago nitong si Kyle Atienza now with 20 excellent digs, 9 excellent receptions under her belt in today's game. Tots Carlos. And that goes in for Tots, much needed point for Motolite.
Yeah. And Tots will take it. You know, obviously it was miss hit. We can see miss hit. But nag-float eh. Parang naging service and then drop. Look at that. Yeah.
Kinabahan pa siya ng konti. But luckily for her, pumasok yung bola as Pablo serves. And we got Jesma Ramos as well joining her teammates on the court for Motolite. And Nas will go to Tots. Off the hand of Kyla Atienza. Not this time.
9-13.
Yeah, Carlos making up for that missed opportunity with that free kick. Gets the skill.
And that's what we want to see from Motolite, yung fight.
Yeah.
Na dapat hindi talaga na nawala. Coming into the set rather. And Michelle Gomabaw. Grabe, Michelle Gomabaw, who also had a couple of attack errors in that set number 1, making up for it. here in the set.
And who always has that fight within her.
Always. College days pa lang ni Michelle. We already know that she really brings that energy, that presence on the court. Pen Emnas. Tots Carlos single coverage. And Sen Domingo. And things going right for the Creamline Cool Smashers.
But you like that block by Gemma Galanza. It goes to show, you know, if you're not having a good day in terms of offense, you can help your team in what? In digging and in that play blocking, which paved the way for that Domingo kill.
He's showing off her versatility.
Yeah.
And the blocking has improved for the Cool Smashers. That was another block by Set Domingo as we go to our second technical timeout of set number 2. We are back and you are still watching the PVL semifinals game 1 between Motolite and the Creamline Cool Smashers. Live na live po tayo dito sa Philoil Flying Bee Center. And joining us, supporting Sen Domingo is her family, you know, in attendance, enjoying this game. And we ended, you know, the last sequence with a block from Sen Domingo. So they must be so proud of Sen. There she is.
Yep.
And Emnas to Isa Molde. Now let's take a look at the unforced errors. Motolite at 7 and Creamline with 3. So great adjustment by the Cool Smashers.
Right. It's like similar numbers but at opposite ends.
Bumaliktad.
Bumaliktad.
Desma Ramos will prepare to serve for the red shirts. 10 serving 16.
Serve.
Gia will set up Gemma Galanza, opting
Off-speed shot.
for that off-speed shot.
17 to 10.
That's a smart hit. Disguising that, no? Parang you thought that she brought her arm back and that's where she just flipped it off speed.
You know, Gemma trying to see what will work for her in this game. Cayetano will make an appearance again. Emnas to Ai Ganaban. Gemma Galanza, great dig by Estranero. Emnas will give it to Isa Molde. Nandoon si Eliza. Gemma Galanza and everybody, all the fans of Creamline, they were waiting for that moment.
But look at this set. Blockers, just one blocker. Obviously, Ganaban was late. Gemma just goes down the line. Now, this is the brand of volleyball the Creamline Cool Smashers are used to playing, the quick, low sets.
Attack points, 9 for Creamline, 6 for Motolite. The dig by Emnas.
Doesn't cross. 19 to 10.
Tawa na lang si Soriano.
She went up, realized that she didn't really have to do anything, so she went back down, so did Ganaban.
And again, Coach Gotti will call a timeout, try to see, you know, what's up sa mga manlalaro niya here in the set.
Again, guys, Again, we're in a hurry. Second, you have to just stick to the plan. We go down the line and defend there. That's where we defend. That's where we die. We just have to keep to the plan. Okay. Last, our passing is letting us down now. We are not passing. And we said if the ball is out of system, we put it up high and we swing. I don't like seeing those soft balls. I mean, you're playing like, you know, swing, go hard. Have confidence when you're swinging.
Coach Gotti was stressing the importance of just confidence. And I heard Myla a while ago telling her teammates na kailangan talaga ng kumpiyansa, which which is, slipping away here in set number 2. You can see it in their body language, nag-iiba.
Cayetano serving. And scoring!
You got the Motolite fans also, you can see in your screens a while ago. Pero itong Creamline Cool Smashers, looking to get set number 2 from Motolite.
Service. Cayetano.
Yeah, Phil Kainglet, always the reliable serve specialist.
It's a 7-1 run for the Cool Smashers. Galanza again changing that tempo. Buhay pa rin ang bola. Sa Molde.
Molde off the block.
That is a point for
11,
Motolite.
20.
Trailing behind here in set number 2 as we take a look at that one more time.
Yeah, double jeopardy at check. But, if you're Motolite, you're down, yes, by 9 points. But you don't want to lose that fight in you, Like what Isa did, that's what you want to see. Continue to challenge.
Mabao breaks the block.
You don't want to hand it too easily
Yeah.
to Creamline after fighting in set number 1.
And you still have to understand, you still have the advantage. You're correct. You're up by 1 set.
Michelle Mabao serving for Creamline.
You definitely cannot relax when you're up against the Cool Smashers. 21-11 is our score. Myla Pablo, no go. Gia Morado to Pao Soriano. Little joust at the net. We'll stay with Creamline. Nandoon si Gemma Galanza. They give it up to Isa Molde. That is outside for Molde.
Ball is out.
Another wasted opportunity there for Motolite. I don't think there was a blocker to challenge that, but they're not able to capitalize.
Michelle Gumabao serving for the Cool Smashers.
About to serve for Creamline.
Estranero will go to Isa. Morado to Pao Soriano. Single block. Gemma Galanza is denied. Nandoon si Estranero. Good dig. Back to Isa.
Oh, good dig.
Estranero again. They will go to Tots Carlos. Good rally we got here. Grabe ang mga palo ng ating mga manlalaro. But unfortunately, that is a 2-touch violation call for Gia Morado. Puntos para sa Motolite.
Oh, what a rally. I mean, from both teams. We keep mentioning Atienza for Creamline, but what about Ariel Estranero doing it?
You know what,
for
Marie? It was a very
Motolite?
composed
Yeah.
rally. They weren't scuffling around the court.
Good digs.
Yeah, very good digs. Kontrolado. As Isa Molde will serve for the red shirts. Gia Morado to Pao Soriano. Gets it through.
Into the block. 23-12.
Pao Soriano. Really, through the years, we know that she's a go-to person, and she's showing it here. Not getting a lot of sets, but in this match, actually, she has been getting more than normal, but she has been delivering from Creamline.
Gemma Galanza serving for the white shirts. And Aiganaban this time gets it through the block. Score now 23-13 in favor of the Cool Smashers. Fed Imnas, pumunta kay Ai.
Yeah, Ganaban did play really well in the first set. So she could be one of your first options still.
Gia to Eliza.
This off the net.
That will be a point for Motolite trying to play catch-up here in set number 2.
I was looking at Eliza talking to Coach Tai. They're so hinayang with that error. Coach Tai saying, you know where to go. Eliza like, yeah, my bad.
Ginaban on your screens, 8 points of 7 attacks and 1 block. Eliza will try again.
Down the line.
Make sure that she gets that point for her team.
Set point advantage.
Set point na po tayo.
Substitution. Creamline. 8 out. 13. Domingo in. 10 out. 17.
Couple of
Vargas
substitutions here for
in.
Creamline.
We got Negrito coming in for Morado. Negrito is also here.
Rose Vargas.
Vargas will be serving
for the set.
Have to tie this match. What a serve.
Nas Flora is in for Motolite. And that is it for set number 2. Bumawi ng gusto itong Creamline Cool Smashers against Motolite. Tingnan natin yung huling play na yon. And Set Domingo, again, doing a great job, especially here in that second set. Final score for set number 2, 25-14. Magbabalik po ang PVL Open Conference Semifinals Game 1.